Hello gentlemen, and hello to that one single woman that watches my channel. Today we'll answer one simple question: is yet another Zombie Survivors just a bad clone or an actual good game? So let's quickly answer that question. I have 6 characters to choose from. I just unlocked Mr. Ghost, so we're gonna play him. You have one map, as you can see. I just beat this map. I have a lot of thoughts about this game, and some are very controversial or maybe negative, and some are positive. But let me tell you, this is the first horror survival game. Now you might be asking yourself, how is this horror? You have seen nothing, boy. You have seen nothing. This game gets quite intense. There we go. Now I have no clue what this guy does, which is gonna prove my point even better. Let's get some shurikens. This game works a bit differently than the others. Instead of playing one dude with all the abilities, you play as multiple guys. Very heterosexual, I know. It's actually the most interesting part of the game itself, because you kind of want to mix and match them and see which one works better with the other one. But you don't really have a self of identity, since you're pretty much playing all of them by the end. We're gonna keep upgrading my weapon. Each character has a couple of skills, usually 2 skills, and you have to kill a bunch of dudes to unlock your 3rd skill, and you have 3 weapon upgrades in total. You can see after I get my last katana upgrade, I'll quickly get more as soon as I level up. Come on, boy, hit them faster. Look at the way he attacks. That's not an efficient way to kill zombies, let me tell you. There you go, got the katana splash. So I unlocked the secret jutsu. Alright, now I'm cleaving. Holy hell. The Reddit mods, see, this is this is how Reddit mods see themselves. Alright, even more katana damage. Right now the game ain't scary, right? But you see how it's slightly, is not like above the character, the camera is like slightly down. Well, that's not good, because a lot of the time you have no clue if you're getting hit or not. And let's go weapon fire rate. Actually, no, 10%, no, experience. Sorry, I'm bipolar today, I'm sorry. The weird camera angle and the fact that either you have a gigantic, I do mean enormous, hitbox. The game is calling me fat pretty much, because the hitbox on all the characters are either gigantic or the enemies have like a really weird range. And now my favorite boys, the runners. Look at them just come at me trying to like kill me. The other times, just whenever I get hit, just kind of look at me and see if did you really get hit there, because this game, I don't know if it's just because the camera angle, but my god, you feel like it's not your fault when you're getting hit, which is bad. Every time you die, you want it to be the fault of the gamer, because he's gonna blame the game if it's not, right? So you don't want him to like think about the game, like, oh shit, the game is bad or whatever. Now let's pick another group member, and we'll go with Mr. Tank here, because I think he's the second best specialist, or whatever they're called. The best specialist so far is the engineer, which I have maxed out, but he's the second best. Oh, there you go. You can get some saw blades. You can see most of them have have 2 abilities, 3 after you get like a lot of kills with them being the leader, and 3 weapon upgrades, which are all fun. You do customize your character or like each run enough, but it's still early on that after, I'll be honest, like after a couple of hours you're like, I kind of seen everything, mainly because you are always kind of picking from the same skills every run, because at least for this first map, oh, crit chance, crit damage, we'll go for that one. On this first map, which of course is still, the game is early access, so that's gonna get that's not gonna be a problem later on. But at least for this beginning part, I beat the map, and I think I kind of did everything, so there isn't really a lot to be done, I'm gonna be honest. And the game is more expensive than the rest. It is $10, and Halls of Torment and the others, it has more content for half the price. So I get this is early access, but it is kind of expensive for what is offering right now. I'm just gonna liberate and level up more saws. So yeah, I'm kind of conflicted on the value of the product. Right now, I think it is a bit too early, and it suffers from a couple of problems. Sorry to be negative, but hey, I received the product for free because I'm a YouTuber and I'm cool. So I'm gonna be honest with you boys, right? I am not gonna bullshit you. Right now, I don't think it has quite worth the game. It's quite worth the money. But it does have a lot of positives, so I mean, let me get to them. Ooh, skill cooldown, skill damage? Oh, no, let's go weapon damage. It gets quite fun, I'm gonna be honest. And the game actually gets fun, and it's very difficult. At least for like the first 3 hours, they were quite tough. I kept dying, and you actually had to learn a lot of the patterns of everything. But now, as you can see, I am not attacking. The game removed the part where you can aim, which, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of going backwards. It's kind of going backwards after I played Halls of Torment, and especially Death Must Die, where all the enemies have like clear, especially Death Must Die, you know where they're attacking, right? And it feels very, very skill-based. This game doesn't feel that skill-based because when you're running for your power-ups, you saw the power-ups earlier, they usually spawn in this very, very short map. They spawn in the corners, so most of the time you actually have to run to them, which is fine, makes you not camp a corner, perfect. But because you can't aim, a lot of the time it's really scary to run from one side to another. Let me show you. So right now I have to run. Well, actually, okay, it's kind of early on, bad point. Most of the time when you're running like this, you're gonna get hit, especially later on, like, or just 6 minutes in. The rounds are 20 minutes, which I do appreciate more than the 30 the other games have, because I think that's a bit too much. Oh, health regen, always good. I think the 30 can get a little bit boring, and the 20 is pretty decent, especially after you get a bit more experience to get an even crazier build. But as you can see, a lot of the time you're gonna try to run from one side of the map to another, and you're gonna get smacked around, especially about those paraplegic zombies. Look at that guy. Look at the way they run after you. But good thing you have a couple of power-ups, like speed, attack speed, a shield, which are very, very useful. I do like it way more than the usual Halls of Torment. Look for a barrel. The barrel system in all those games suck. It just sucks, right? So just the enemies dropping a bunch of power-ups like stone skin, healing, the money that you use for upgrades, I appreciate it way more. I have no clue. I hate me there. No clue. But yeah, I say like that's a very, very big bonus. I'll show you later, but of course the game has meta progression. The money gives you upgrade points, which you later on buy skills, upgrades. All of these games have this, and I think it's dull in all of them. I am never a big fan of that mechanic in any of the games, but whatever. It just feels like in this game, I just had to play for like 2.5 hours to get more crit chance, to get enough upgrades so I don't lose, right? Like the game felt really hard, like I'm almost making it every single time, and it's really intense, and just like, so close. And then I just got more upgrades, and then I did it with no problem, which kind of felt like it kind of robbed me. You know, I wanted to win. I wanted to beat these stupid ass zombies that keep beating me up. But, you know, the upgrade system, like, you play long enough and then it's really easy. So it's like, But in a defensive game, it does have an endless mode and other challenges. So the main campaign, let's say, doesn't feel like it's the end all be all, like, well, it's easy, I beat it, nothing to do. It actually feels nice to have it. I'm just saying, like, man, all these games have an upgrade system, and I really want one of these games to like do it in a more interesting way, you know, because you're doing the same, usually like the same map and the same stage over and over again. So once you get enough upgrades, like again, it's the first stage, it should be easy, but I want to feel like I'm improving. But the fact that you can't aim, you're like, well, I'm not really improving, I'm just sitting here just doing nothing waiting to get lucky. So yeah, that's like one of the big skill cooldown, sure. One of my main problems with this game and pretty much all the games in this genre. Another thing is you have to play with each guy, each of the recruits, squad leaders. Oh, it's one of the special zombies. You have to play them as squad leaders, and most of the time you just have to kill a lot of dudes. And because it's hard early on, you're like, your first playthrough, you're dying at like 10 minutes. You're dying, and 10 minutes a lot. You're dying over and over and over again. And it's just like, I'll be honest, boys, it's not that fun at the beginning, because you're trying to grind one character. You're trying to grind one character to get your upgrades, and then it becomes real easy. Like the engineer, oh, he bugged. I never had a bug until now. Weird. Like, I've been playing the engineer, which after you kill a lot of zombies, you get a new ability, which is which is very weird. I'm gonna be honest, it's very weird to have behind an EXP wall, let's say. It doesn't feel that great, because the second I unlocked it, I won. Like, that ability was so broken, I just won the next round. So that was like, alright, I guess. You know, it's like, man, that felt cheap. Another thing that's gonna be cheap, these fuckers. You see how I have 1100 health? And I haven't taken much damage. But if later on, if one of these hits you, they deal, oh look, 429 damage. This is why I'm saying this game is a horror game later on. Like, once we get to like 18, 17 minutes, I'm gonna be pissing my pants. The game is legit scary, so... which I actually like. I will say I like, but my god, these zombies, I've died to them most of my runs. All the other zombies, they don't do much. Just these guys, dumbasses. I'm just taking random damage from the spitters. Like, a bit of damage. You can probably heal it up. Just like, no, you're gonna die from those guys. And late game, one of these zombies, well, they hit for 200 each. So prepare to die a lot. If you panic, and especially since you can't aim, you're gonna die a lot, which I don't know if I hate or I love. I'm gonna be straight with you. I both hate and I both love it. Just on one hand, like, one of these games is actually intense. Let me pick the engineer, and I can show you that broken ability. It feels actually scary, especially when you have 3 of those big boys charging at you. Yeah, you're pissing your pants, alright? We think you have this stone skin power up. Bro, start giving me potatoes. More experience. That makes you immune, so late game, that's gonna save you a lot of the times. Especially when you have like 2 of those boys. When you have 2 of those big boys charging at you, you're not gonna be able to see their little line on the ground, because there are a lot of mobs. And if you saw on all my other videos, the point of this game is to not see what's happening on the screen. If you can see your screen, you're playing around. Your build sucks. You're dead. You don't deserve to live. Right? Like, it should be, your build should be so broken, you cannot see what is happening around you. But in this game, you can see what's happening around you, because you can't really see the ground, let me tell you. You can't see the ground. So, yeah. More I'm thinking, the more I'm seeing a lot of negative stuff. Oh, there you go, energy shield. Let me show you this beauty. I'm seeing a lot of negative stuff. Because, I mean, the game has, I can see the potential, but it's just... it's too early. It's too early, and the $10 price, it's not, I'm gonna say it right now, it is not worth it. I've played 3 hours. I am done with the game. Like 3 hours and a half or something. Like, I am done. Like, there isn't anything real that's making me play again, right? I'm not like, oh man, I can't wait to play it. The characters are, I like them, their abilities, at least some of them. But I'm gonna be honest, the more realistic thing that the realistic settings with like zombies and like military dudes is actually making it less interesting, which is it's kind of odd. But yeah, you can see the field right there. Once it pops, it stuns everything it touches. Like, the second it pops, let me check on. You see, like, all the little zombies, they get stunned. They can't actually move. And then I have my saw blades hit them, which you have no clue when a saw blade hits something. It's like, look at the way zombies are dying. It's very cool. Actually, the best part of this game is the gore and just how awesome it feels to kill stuff in this game. It feels great. Besides the saw blades, those deal a lot of damage and they feel like shit. I don't know why. I have no clue why it feels like that, but hey, that's just it. Yeah, you can have a maximum of 3 of these guys out of like 6 of those dudes of the... What did I just say? You can you can have only 3 in your squad, so you can't have all of them. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you want the engineer and Mr. Tank. They are broken. The others, you have the Huntress, which the only reason you're picking the Huntress is for crit chance and crit damage, and that's about it. And the ninja guy, he's alright. Also gives you crit, so that's pretty nice. And he should help you walk through the zombies. Alright, we're at danger level 4, so this is the hardest the game is gonna get. But if you're thinking, man, the game looks really easy, you haven't really gotten hit. Well, 40 minutes ago, I was getting slaughtered, and it was really hard. And now 40 minutes later, it's really easy. Like, am I crazy? I feel like the other games in this genre, they remain harder for a lot longer. I don't know why. I might sound mean to it, but I think the game has lots of potential and the zombies are quite unique and interesting. It's just like these things that I think they really need to like iron out, right? Because they don't feel like that amazing. So yeah, I have high hopes for this game, but my god, right now, it's gonna be like a wait. Just wait and see how it develops. Like, give it a couple more patches, like wait for a new map. Like, after a new map gets introduced, I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure, that sounds like a good time to like actually play the game again. So far, you're gonna get about 3 hours of gameplay, and for the other ones, I have way more. So yeah, hey, I'm a reviewer. You pay me for my opinion, and even though no one's paying me, like, I make $1 from my videos, boys. It's it's not a lot of money, let me tell you. Oh, all right, big boy. Big boy, alright. What? Okay, those are a lot of mines. Alright, just gonna walk around him, hit him with my saw blades. Alright, 500 damage. It's fine, guys. I did that just so you can see how it feels to like get hit a bit, but don't worry, there's a bunch of health that I have left around. So we're back. I don't know what else to like say about the game, I'll be honest. The ninja is pretty cool, and the characters are cool, but yeah, I don't know how much appeal this game is gonna have in the long run compared to the other ones. I think just on the aesthetic alone, I don't know. Okay, I have a Tesla now. I don't know how appealing this this is gonna be over the other pixelated games, because I think them being pixelated and like having a bajillion enemies around you feels better. Also, for the love of God, please, this camera angle, I will not capitulate on this. Alright, it sucks. Make it better. Alright, please make this damn camera angle better. It's just not it. It's just not it. Man, I really wanted to show you like how the game is scary, but I'm way too overpowered, which really proves my point. Just like, really, it does suck. Have a reroll. Alright, crit chance, crit damage. Don't hit me. Alright, dodge. Yeah. The only difficult big boss mob is the charging one. These guys are kind of, you just run around them pretty much. Oh shit. Alright, guys, we have 2 more minutes left. Let's see if we can pull this off. Now, this is where it gets intense. Alright, it died. Alright, good. We reached that point where we're just too overpowered to lose. Good. That's how I like it. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, that's a bunch of shit. But you can see, like, you try and dodge those projectiles. I think it would be so much easier if you just had the correct camera angle. You would dodge them way easier. Other times they just, if you look, oh shit, wait, I have 400 health. I started dying randomly. What happened? Alright, stone skin, magnet. Alright, guys. Alright, I'm paying attention. I'm totally paying attention while I'm speaking to you. Alright. Let's make my Tesla into a laser. Oh, fuck! Wait. Alright, okay. I need to pay attention to the ground. If those big boys hit me, I'm dead. Okay. Another stone skin. Good. Alright, guys. We're in the end game. Can we do this? Or will I get randomly killed by a big boy? Oh shit. Okay, it is a possibility. I'm gonna be honest. I can't see anything. Okay, no, okay. Right there. Dodge. 30 minutes. 400 health. Alright. If I didn't have, by the way, if I didn't have this field, I would be taking so much more damage. Alright, I have a big boy charging at me. Go down. Alright. No! By the way, you know how many times this happened to me? Every time I record this, that guy kills me. Just, I find hilarious. But, yeah. I think you kind of understand the game. Here's the upgrade screen with the things you get from the money. More damage, pickups, fire rate, dodge chance, the usual. So there's nothing really amazing here. And then last one, regen is good. Crit chance, crit damage, reload speed, invisibility frames after taking damage. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, for now, as you can see, these are all the characters. Got the medic, Mr. Ghost here, which I unlocked his upgrades. The Huntress, which don't start with her, don't start with him, always start with Engineer. And after that, you have this thing, you have Endless, and then you have Hardcore. So yeah, the game is fun, but there isn't that much to be done, and the gripes I have with it, really, I'm just like, why? I'm just gonna play the other games, which there are a shit ton. Like, there are so many of this type of game. You can really be picky. You don't need to play all of them. And this is one of the ones that I'm like, 3-4 hours, I'm done, right? I'm kind of done. And everything being a zombie really doesn't attract me back. Where like Vampire Survivors and Halls of Torment have like the wackiest, stupidest enemies. I don't know. It's something about this game that I'm like, it's fine, it's fun, but yeah, that's my impression. Always bringing you guys the truth, the hardcore truth. Sounds so fucking stupid. All right, bye.